What's going on YouTube? I am finally back with another video, and this time we got the Samsung S95F. I'm just looking at my local Best Buy right now, and then we also had the Samsung S90F, and we got the Q90F and then the Q80F. Looks like Best Buy is starting to pick up all their newest Samsung TVs, which is awesome. Yeah, I just wanted to capture this video. I know I've been away for a couple weeks. I got really sick for the last couple weeks, and I had to take some time off for myself to get better. But now I'm back to doing videos again, and I want to go ahead and take a look at the Samsung S95F, and so far I think it looks really good. I know I was giving a lot of angst on the QN90F on my last video that I posted a couple weeks back, but looking at the S95F, yeah, it looks really good. I'm still not a fan of the matte finish, which everybody knows, but looking at this TV in person, comparing with the other TVs, it looks decent. I think it would be better with the glossy finish instead of just the matte, but just looking at the picture right now, I am impressed with this. And looking at this comparing to the Q90F on here, it just, for me, looking at these two side by side or comparison from each other, it looks like the S95F is a lot brighter from my standpoint. Just looking at this compared to a mini LED TV. But man, this QD OLED is, yeah, it looks good. Now looking at this compared to the S90F, which is the non-glossy one at the bottom, which I prefer the most, you do see the S95F is brighter when it comes to certain content or demos that they are displaying at Best Buy, but both of them are really close. And just looking at the comparison between those two, yeah, I'm looking at it right now as they're playing this demo right now, and yeah, you don't see too much of a difference. But I mean, visibly, I know depending on the content wise, yeah, the S95F is gonna perform better, especially when it comes to brightness, HDR impact. But looking at other content, unless you had these TVs like side by side from each other, I don't think you're gonna tell too much of a difference. But looking at the S90F on here, yeah, I really kind of like this TV at the bottom right here, especially with this glossy finish compared to the matte screen. But yeah, so far I just had to take a look at this, walk into my Best Buy, because I'm starting to get better. I'm not 100% there, but I am pretty much better, especially when it comes to when I was sick, because I couldn't even talk for the last couple of weeks. I lost voice, so I couldn't even do a video, a proper video. So, but looking at this right now, yeah, the S95F, yeah, it's a nice looking TV. But looking at this right now, I will go with the S90F. Yeah, just going back, looking at these comparisons wise, yeah. This is kind of like the Angle View too, if anyone is curious. Yeah, if you look at the Q90F, oh, that looks terrible at the angles. But the QD OLED doesn't have that problem. Let me go ahead and pan this out a little bit better. Yeah, but just looking at this right now, it's just like, it's crazy. Yeah, but overall, just looking at the S95F and the S90F, gonna be great TVs for 2025. I actually like the S90F a little bit better, just because of the price and also the finish. But the S95F, of course, you're gonna get, just like how I mentioned before, better HDR impact, gonna be a brighter TV. But both of those TVs are pretty close to each other, comparing it to each other. So you can see right now that the S95F is pulling ahead on these type of contents. But it depends what type of content you're playing. QN900D still there. We don't have the latest one. But yeah, this is Samsung latest TV. I know I had to do a video on this. Just to show everyone. Now, as I'm recording, there are people that was walking by, and even has some sales people that came by to ask me some questions. So I might have to edit certain portions of it for this video. But looking at this is just, it's good. I may have to pick up one of these TVs for review, but other than that, yeah, let me go ahead and look around for a little bit. There's a 65-inch S90F. And now they got OLED right here, the S90F, the 83-inch version. Laying out right here. And then you got the 65-inch S85F. 65-inch is going for $2,000. Yeah, it looks okay. It looks decent. So I didn't see too much out here at Best Buy, so I'm about to go ahead and end this video. So you can see I'm in TCL Hisense area right now, just taking a look at it. Yeah, but the only new TVs that came out so far that's at Best Buy is the Samsung S95F, S90F, QN90F, yeah, QN80F, and then they got the S85F as well. So it seems like all those TVs are at Best Buy right now, except for the QN900F. So that's something that I want to take a look at as well too. But if you could do me a favor first by hitting that like and subscribe button, greatly appreciate it. Until next time, I'll see everyone in the next video. Take care. Bye.